Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Bitcoin because we're making some extremely big, important moves right now. I want to talk about that and where I think we could be headed here. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So guys, right now, Bitcoin is trading at $52,173, up about 1% on the day, but we have come down. We did test that $53,000 price level today, and we are trading a little bit to the downside as the market opened for the equities. But all in all here, guys, where do I think we're going to be headed here? We're going to have to take a little bit of a closer look at that. But right now, Bitcoin dominance trading at 52.3%. When you exclude stablecoins, about 54.3%. Bitcoin dominance is increasing. I want to take a look at that. Money's flowing into the space, guys. Money is flowing into the space, and the question is, will it continue? Is it too late to buy Bitcoin? Is it too late? Did you miss out? Let's talk about that. So right now, Bitcoin dominance, I want to take a look at this because Bitcoin dominance is rallying. It's rallying significantly. And the real question is, will we get to this 57.26% mark or even make a way to 60%? Will that happen? Is it on the table? In my opinion, yes, I do think it's on the table, especially if we're going to continue to see these moves to the upside. If we continue to see these swift moves to the upside or even seeing some swift moves to the downside. When we look over the weekly, anytime you see Bitcoin make these quick moves, people are going to panic. Either when it's to the upside, people are going to panic sell their altcoins and put it into Bitcoin, and vice versa. If it comes to the downside, people are going to panic sell out of their altcoins, and Bitcoin will garner more liquidity. Bitcoin dominance will move up. When you see Bitcoin dominance spill over, and hopefully we see a hit at about that 57% mark before we move to the downside, because the higher Bitcoin dominance goes, then when it finally does come down, you're going to see altcoins explode exponentially. So say Bitcoin moves up, Bitcoin dominance moves to that 60%, and then makes that correction to the downside, you're going to see the gains be increased if it would have went to 65%, say, and come to the downside. So long story short here, guys, you want to see Bitcoin dominance come up a little bit higher, and you're going to see that. You're going to see that especially if we see this continuation. And right now we're looking at the monthly candle on Bitcoin. And right now, guys, I've been taking a long, hard look at this chart, the monthly candles on Bitcoin, and thinking to myself, when are we going to get this pullback? Is this pullback going to come? Or are we just going to go straight to breaking all-time highs? And I've been constantly playing with this idea. I've been really assessing the chart. I've been assessing what the overall market sentiment is right now. I've been checking Google Trends, seeing how many people are looking up Bitcoin and crypto. And guys, I need to be honest with you. The Google Trends are very, very minimal. Like, we have not even scratched the surface. We are not even a fifth of the way towards the top when we are reaching 64,000 to 69,000. The search on Google Trends was 5 times what it is right now, and we are very close to touching the previous all-time high. That's one piece of information that's been very interesting to me. The next piece is that the euphoria doesn't really seem like it's there. There's not enough people asking me about crypto right now. There's not enough people telling me that crypto is going to become the world reserve currency. I'm not seeing that yet. And I've been looking at this chart, and I've been really analyzing this big drawdown about how when we had the pandemic dump, the true black swan event, an actual black swan event, we saw this spillover. And we were talking about that for a while, looking at this blue box. Let me get a little bit closer look. Looking at this blue box here on the weekly, this was going to be an area to increase exposure if you were underexposed to crypto. We barely came down. I got a couple Ethereum to increase my exposure on my Ethereum bags when we touched about that $38,000 price level, but it was very, very short-lived, and we made this continuation. I was talking about how if we don't see the spillover by mid-February, then it's probably going to be moving to the upside. And I also said that if we don't break below it's going to be a war of attrition, and we're going to move to the upside, and we're going to see that next leg up, and that's exactly what we're seeing play out right now. The real question is, does this move really just continue into the halving? Does this move really just continue to the upside? Is that on the table right now? Do we just go from here to new all-time highs? And I will say that I think that it's on the table, guys. It's on the table. I think that it would catch a lot of people off guard if we just... I mean, right now, this price action is catching everybody off guard. Everybody was expecting this big few months of a drawdown. But this is, right now, guys, this is an election year. There's talks of a pivot by the Federal Reserve. And this is everybody front-running the quote-unquote 4-year cycle theory. I mean, it really isn't a theory anymore. It's been playing out for over 3 cycles. People are front-running it. That's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing these big moves before the halving, pre-halving, because people are saying, well, after the halving is the bull market. So why would I buy during the bull market when I could buy right before the bull market? That's exactly what's happening right now. And when we look at, right now we're looking at Heiken Ashi candles. There's many, many months in a row of green candle closures. And I was thinking about, well, maybe there'd be some sort of pattern. I mean, back here, after we bottomed back in 2019, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles to the upside off the bottom, with a few months of sideways and to the downside price action. And I was seeing if there's any similarities there. And guys, I mean, we got that 2 little months. We didn't have a black swan event or anything like that. But maybe that this time the market's a little bit more mature and we are just going to see continuation. Maybe instead of coming to the downside like that before the move to the upside, all we're going to see is this. I think that that's on the table. I do think that that's on the table, especially seeing how much the mainstream media is starting to pivot. They got the green light from BlackRock. The money is flowing into these Bitcoin spot ETFs. I think that it's on the table. I know I'm sounding like a ridiculous bull right now, but I do think that we can continue this move to the upside without having any large drawdowns. I mean, this little drawdown right here wasn't that little. When we look over the weekly, you get a better picture. We had a few larger drawdowns. I mean, from here to the downside, 19%. From here to the downside, 21%. I mean, even from here, when we peaked out at about 49,000, we came down to 38K. That was a 20% drawdown, guys. These 20% drawdowns are part of a bull market. They're opportunities. So maybe we see another 20% drawdown, but do I think it happens just yet? No, I don't think it happens just yet. I mean, we could have maybe topped right here, but we're going to have to be paying close attention here to see where we close out here on the weekly. We have about 3 days and 7 hours. If we close above $50,000, guys, I mean, we're going to see continuation. I think we're going to see deeper 50s, maybe 55,000, 57,000. And you need to realize that we're getting closer and closer to the previous all-time high. And I do think that it is on the table that people are front-running the halving, just like how people were front-running the Bitcoin spot ETF news. You may see a very large move happen before the halving. You may see the front-running continue. We maybe even test previous all-time highs before the halving. We might not see that big sell-off like we had back here because maybe we don't have a black swan event. Maybe we just continue this to the upside. It is on the table. And I think a lot of people will miss out on that. And that's exactly how the markets work. The more people that miss out on it, the more likelihood that that's going to happen. It's as simple as that. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. It really helps us out a lot. We love giving you this content every day. We do 5 videos every single day. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Also, please go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. I'm very active over there. I'm just trying to give you guys my knowledge on what I've been through in this market. I've been in this since about 2015. It's been a long time, been trading in the crypto space, and just try to give you guys my perspective on what I'm seeing in my opinions. Also, if you want to check out some awesome referral links, we have a $4,100 sign-up bonus right below this video to Femex. All you got to do is click the link, trade a little bit, and you get a bunch of free money. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be patient. I think there's going to be some fireworks. That's all I got for you.